Hello everybody, hope you're all well. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to a brand new video. I'm back with a vlog from home today. I've got a few little bits to share with you. I've got some bits from the car boot sale and also from the charity shop. I went on a bit of a spontaneous charity shopping spree on the bank holiday weekend, on Bank Holiday Monday, and ended up picking up a few nice bits. And I've also got a few bits that I picked up at the car boot sale that I haven't shown you yet. So I wanted to share those with you. And I also thought we'd do a few little home updates because I've been doing a little bit of DIY around the home. So I just thought I would share where I'm at with all of that. I've just been at my desk here in the loft this morning. I've just been doing some emails and a bit of admin, a bit of life admin, and also some editing as well. I'm just editing a new video which is going up. That will be up already by the time you're watching this one. It's the trip to the antiques fair with Luke, which was a lovely day. I did pick up one thing which I will show you a little bit later on. So yeah, I just thought we'd do a nice relaxed vlog at home today and have a bit of a catch up really. I'm drinking a coffee in my mug from Monaco, my Starbucks mug that I picked up whilst I was there. And while I'm up here on the laptop, I have been having a little look at some holiday destinations. I'm hoping to maybe go away somewhere warm, maybe in the autumn time. I do like to go away once the school holidays are over. And around September, October time, it's where work should be a little bit quieter for me with my filming schedule and that sort of thing. So yeah, I'm thinking maybe a beach break around that time. And then I'm starting to look into flights for Germany as well. If you've been here for a while, you'll know that I head out to Germany at least once a year, usually around Christmas time. So I'll be booking some flights for that. I've actually been making a really conscious effort to try to learn German. It's something that I've always really struggled with. I actually learned French at school, and so I can do kind of basic French, but German is not something that I learned at school at all, and it's a language that I really want to improve on. And I've been using the Rosetta Stone app, who are working with me on today's video, and I have been really enjoying it. I really like the way it's broken down into 10-minute lessons, so you can kind of fit them in throughout your day wherever you want to. I'm going to be doing them, I think, first thing in the morning, and maybe do one last thing at night. I feel like if I do one before going to sleep, maybe that will help it sink in. That's the plan. And then also, if you've just got like 10 minutes to spare, but you want to have a little break from your laptop, but you want to do something that's maybe not just scrolling, you could jump on the app and do a little lesson. And as you can see, you're given pictures like this, and then it will actually speak to you, and you need to then match up what they've said to you to the picture. And I also repeat it back. And what's great is it also has voice recognition and technology, so it will actually listen to how you're pronouncing it, and a little circle kind of goes around like this, and if the circle completes, you know you've said it correctly. Actually, let me just screen record this so you can see what the screen looks like as I'm doing it. So die Frau isst, I think that's eat. There we go. And die Frau trinkt, that I think is drink. Das Mädchen trinkt. So as you can see, you're kind of just learning it by being immersed into the language, by hearing the language. You're also seeing a visual cue at the same time. The idea with this is it's kind of like the same way you learn your first language as a child. Die Männer trinken. Die Männer trinken. I might be doing that this afternoon. It's a beautiful day outside. Der Mann trinkt.
Die Mädchen rennen.
Die Mädchen rennen. Rennen is something I need to take up again. I've been very bad. And then it also has voice recognition, so you can repeat and it will check how you're pronouncing it. Rennt. So yeah, I'm feeling very positive about my learning German. I feel like this is actually working for me, which is very exciting. So I will of course keep you updated on my progress. If you're interested in learning a new language yourself, or maybe you've learnt one in the past and you're looking to pick it up again, then I've got an exclusive discount for you for up to 50% off Rosetta Stone subscriptions, including the lifetime one, which I think is fantastic because you make a one-off payment and then you have the access to Rosetta Stone and 24 different languages for life. So if you get busy and life gets in the way a little bit, you can always return to it and it will be there for you to use. And maybe you could even learn multiple languages. Imagine that. I highly recommend the lifetime subscription. It's a one-off payment and they are offering a very generous 50% off of that. It also comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So I will leave all the information for that in the description box for you, and thank you very much to Rosetta Stone for working with me on this part of today's video. Right then, I think we'll have a quick sip of the coffee and then maybe we'll sit on the floor just in the corner over there and I'll show you the bits from the car boot sale and the charity shop. Okay, so let's start off with the bits that I got from the car boot sale. First of all, I've seen this game loads of times in various different gift shops and I always quite fancied it. It is Cat Bingo, and this was the bargain price of 50p. It's actually got the original price on the back here and it was $19.95. I think I've seen this in John Lewis maybe, in one of my vlogs. Did I see that? I think it was John Lewis when I went into the back of the store once and I spotted it in there. So we have all the different cats on the board here, and then the pouch is fabric with a little cat design all over it. Really love that. So yeah, I shall look forward to playing Cat Bingo at some point. I wonder if Pumpkin and Mittens will want to get involved with that. I'm sure as soon as I put that board down, one of them will want to sit on it. As soon as I put something down, like a book or anything, a box, they just come and place themselves on it, particularly Pumpkin. He loves a flat board, box, book, whatever. I also picked up a bag of random bits of elastic and ribbon. I couldn't resist this. It was £1. We also have in here this Fortnum & Mason ribbon, which I guess was probably used to tie up a hamper. So I might actually tie that onto one of my hampers and just kind of tie it around it. What do we think? But yeah, it's really big, so you could kind of use that to jazz up a hamper or just a present or something like that. And then in here, we have loads of scraps of ribbons, which are just really handy for gift wrapping. We've got really lovely ones. And we've also got some elastic in here. And the kittens absolutely love playing with anything on a piece of elastic. And I think they'll really enjoy this green, kind of quite robust, slightly stretchy elastic type yarn. I think they'll really enjoy that. So I'll probably tie a feather on the end of that and attach it to the stick, which they absolutely love playing with. But there's all sorts in here. There's some sequins, all sorts of different bits. So yeah, I'll just shove that in with my other bits of ribbon and use it for wrapping gifts. And then I picked up this slate heart. I thought this was rather White Company style, and this was only 50p. It comes with a chalk, but the chalk seems to have slipped out of the container. But I thought that might be quite nice just hanging on the roof garden. Maybe just hang it on the fence and just have it hanging up out there. And then I also spotted this book, which is 111, 111, so we can make a wish, pubs and bars in London that you shouldn't miss. So I thought for £1 that could be quite a fun one to go through and try and discover some new places that I haven't been to before. I'm just having a little look. This looks like an interesting one. Ye Old Cheshire Cheese, and that is on Fleet Street. It looks like it's down a little alleyway, and there's a map on here as well of all the pubs and where they're situated around more central London too. So yeah, love that. I'm sure I'll be visiting one or two of those in the summer. And then in the charity shop, I picked up this tray. I saw that Kate has actually bought this one recently too. It's an Emma Bridgewater tray, and this was £4. It's a little bit grubby, so I need to give this a good wash. And yeah, it just says Emma Bridgewater toast and marmalade, some of the nicest things in your kitchen. And yes, it's just got the nice, would you like a nice cup of tea or coffee? And what about some biscuits? Sugar too? Milk and sugar too, question mark. Sorry, it's hard to read it when it's like that. But yeah, that was £4. I thought that was lovely. Goes nicely with my butter dish that you may have seen already. And I picked up this a little bit different. This is kind of like a sleeveless shirt or a vest, gilet style kind of top, and it's got this kind of frayed edge to it. But I thought this with maybe like a white shirt. Do you remember the one that I got from Next, the one that they sent over? I think that would go quite nicely with this. And then just wear this on top as an extra layer. It's got kind of like the frayed edges, and I just thought that was quite cool, a little bit different. I think it might be women's, judging by where the buttons are. I don't really care. It was in the men's section, but sometimes that happens in charity shops, doesn't it? They end up mixing and matching between women's wear and men's wear, and actually that's quite a good tip for you. Always look in the different areas, because often things are misplaced, and I've often picked up some nice menswear in women's wear and vice versa sort of thing. So yeah, it's worth a look through everything when you go into the charity shop. And that was £9.95. I like the fabric on that and this print. I thought that was really nice. And then this is my biggest bargain, I think. I spotted this shirt and I thought, oh, I really like the print of that. And it's a Mon Italy shirt, made in LA, and these are really lovely quality, really lovely fabric prints, and they sell these online on Mr. Porter, and they're between £275 and £375 per shirt, so quite a pricey brand. And I just love the print of this. I would have picked it up regardless of where it was from, whether it was Primark or Mon Italy. I just thought it was really nice, and it's even got the little loop there. You can tell this is good quality. It's got like the little loop there for the collar button. And yeah, this was £9.50, so a real bargain, and a lovely summery shirt for these warm days that we're getting. So those are all the bits that I got from the car boot sale and the charity shop. I think I might take you around and just show you. Oh, actually, the Muji dropped me a line and asked if I'd be interested in trying some of their home fragrances, and of course I said yes please, because I absolutely love Muji, and I have had a few of their home fragrances before. I've bought their travel candles, which come in a nice little tin with a lid, which are really nice for taking on travels if you're staying somewhere that you can light a scented candle. They're really good for that, and they're just nice to have around the home anyway, quite a nice size. And all of their home fragrance I think is quite reasonably priced for the quality. So I'll just show you the bits that they sent over in this lovely Hessian canvas bag. First of all, I've already opened this and I've got it downstairs in the living room. It's a reed diffuser, and it is sea salt and sage. And I went downstairs this morning, having put it out last night, and just flipped the reeds over and left it in the living room, and oh my goodness, I thought, what is that lovely smell that is in the hallway? So it kind of like filtered through, and yeah, it just smells really lovely and fresh and nice and kind of summery, great for this time of year. And it comes in this nice brown box. I'll actually show you it when I go downstairs, because it is on the mantelpiece, but yeah, it smells absolutely divine. And then we have one of the candles in a tin here, and this is, you know, you can just smell it already. I haven't even taken the lid off. And this to me smells, it's got that really nice wholesome smell that you might smell as you walk into like a health food shop kind of thing. It is hinoki wood. I've never had a candle of that scent before, but it almost smells like a kind of beeswaxy, very wholesome, slightly sweet as well, almost slightly lavendery. Really nice smell. Yeah, it smells like a good quality polish, if that makes sense. It actually looks like one too. But yes, I look forward to burning this, and it's really handy they come with the lids, because obviously you can pop the lid on when you've finished using it, and also they're quite handy for travels and things like that. So if you wanted to take it somewhere with you. And they do these larger candles as well. I've never had one of these before, but they're 3-wick ones with a nice wooden lid on. And I think, yeah, the price point on these is pretty competitive. I think, you know, it's probably similar to something that you'd be paying in maybe Home Sense or something like that, depending on the size. And this one is lemon and green tea. Oh, and again, that just smells really lovely and fresh. I feel like these are the sort of candles that you would get burning in like a really nice relaxing spa. It's giving me that vibe. So yeah, if you're passing a Muji, I highly recommend that you pop in and give their home fragrances a sniff. They've also sent me over a room spray as well, and I've given this a blast already, and I absolutely love it. It's in a nice container, and you could reuse this container, couldn't you? So once you've used your room spray, you could quite easily mix up a room spray using some maybe drops of essential oils, pop it in there, or even just use this bottle for like a cleaning spray if you wanted to put some white vinegar in here and use it just to kind of mist mirrors and windows. Because the pump on it, it has got quite a nice misting action, so really handy. Ooh, as it goes into my eye. Really handy bottle, a nice good quality bottle too, so definitely one that I will be reusing. This is one that I think you'll either love it or you'll be maybe unsure about it, depending on what scent you like. It may have that kind of slightly old-fashioned smell that sometimes you get with rose or lavender products, but I think it's really nice. It's nice and fresh, and I think just lovely for this time of year. It kind of just smells like you're stepping out into a beautiful English country garden. So I love all of the scents. I think my favourite is probably this one actually. I think that's really unusual. Yeah, I haven't had a candle that smells like this before, but I feel like this would be quite nice to burn in the bedroom. It's very kind of relaxing, chilled vibes. I've got a couple of random bits to show you. Might as well show you these while I've got your attention. So I think I'm suffering from hay fever. I've never officially been kind of diagnosed with hay fever or known whether I have it or not, but I've been feeling really tired and a bit itchy. I haven't had the classic kind of streaming nose, runny eyes, and that sort of thing, but I have had a bit of a scratchy throat and just feeling a bit kind of itchy on my skin and a little bit around my eyes. So I picked up this face mist spray. This was from Poundland, and it just says cools and refreshes. It was only £1, so I just thought I would get that and give it a go, so that if I'm feeling a little bit kind of like itchy around my eyes, I guess it's where the eyelashes maybe collect pollen or prevent kind of the tree seeds are kind of flying around quite a lot, so maybe it's where they're kind of trapping those. I can just sort of feel it in the corner of my eyes slightly. I feel like this face mist might be quite good for that. You just kind of spray it on to refresh your eyes if they're feeling quite dry and itchy. And yeah, that smells quite nice actually. It says it's enriched with Japanese honeysuckle and Cassia tora seed extract. So there we go. And yeah, just £1 from Poundland. And I also picked up this barrier balm as well that says it traps pollen, suitable for kids, an allergen barrier with aloe vera, and it's suitable for daily use. And you just pop a little bit of this at the edge of your nostrils. And it says it's good for hay fever, pet allergies and dust allergies. I have seen that you can just use Vaseline for this as well. Just pop a little bit of Vaseline on the tip of your nose by the nostril. But yeah, I'm gonna like start doing this because I feel like prevention is better than cure, so hopefully that will do the trick. I think it's just this time of year. You can see it on the pavements in London. There's these kind of little furry seeds everywhere, and I think that gets into the air and maybe is giving me a bit of a reaction. I'm pretty sure that's what it must be. So yeah, those are my new anti-hay fever products that I'm testing out, and hopefully those will be beneficial for me. I also picked up from Amazon, I picked up a new diary because the one that I got from Aspinall, I'm just not getting on with that size. I need something a little bit bigger. So I went for this one by Letts of London, and this is, I mean, we're pretty much halfway through the year, aren't we? But the previous diary that I had, you may remember, it was one of those academic ones that only went so far through the year. So I quite like this one. It has got notes down one side and then just your Monday to Sunday down the other side. So I quite like that, so I can do a bit of a weekly to-do list down here, and I can see at a glance exactly what I'm doing every week. This was just from Amazon. I will link it just in case you're interested. I think the chances of any of you needing a diary at this time of year are probably quite slim. But yeah, it's got a very flimsy cover, to be honest with you, but it's flimsy yet robust, if that makes sense. It's, what am I trying to say? It's soft. So yeah, that's my new diary, and I'll be getting on with that one a lot better. Just found the small pocket diary too fiddly to be looking through, and yeah, I just felt like I couldn't write enough in it. So there we go. So those are all the bits that I've got to show you. Right, let's go and have a little look at some of the bits that I've been doing around the home. So first things first, in the ensuite, the new tiles are on order. You may have seen that already, to go above the sink in here, but I have been just testing out some paint, and this is the colour that I used in the main bathroom. It's quite hard to show you on camera, but I just thought I'd pop a bit on and just show you how it contrasts with the white. It is one of the lick paints, and I think it's a really lovely colour, and I've got quite a lot left over, to be honest, so I just thought it would be nice to just use it up in here. I've popped some on the wall down here as well. Let me try and, yeah, give you an idea compared to my skin tone of what that's like. So it's kind of like a creamy off-white, and I think that's going to work quite nicely in here with the new tiles. And then moving on to the stairs in the hallway. Oh, who remembers this mirror? That is a very old Poundland DIY that's still going strong. So yeah, I've been working on the stairs and adding some primer onto the knots, so just to get those sealed off first of all, onto the roof garden, which is looking very green and full. I think I need to have a proper tidy up out here, and I've got some repotting to do. I bought a peony over there. It's in quite a small pot, so yeah, it all needs a good water. The geraniums are starting to come out over there, and I also bought this hydrangea, but I need to repot this because it's drying out way too quickly in this pot that I picked up from the boot sale, and it's such a pretty colour, but yeah, it's just drying out in no time. Dainty actually told me a little tip to put plastic pots inside of my terracotta ones to help retain the water. I have actually just got rid of a load of plastic ones, unfortunately, but I will keep my eye out for them. Often I see people throwing them away, so if I see any large ones, I'll definitely rescue them and use them for that purpose. And I picked up this container that somebody was throwing away. I'm not sure what this, the original use of this is. It has actually got some holes in the bottom, I've just noticed, so perfect, ready to plant up. I'll probably won't use the lid, and I'll just plant this up and yeah, use it as a planter. I think maybe, is this for coal or something originally? I'm not sure, but yeah, nice robust metal container. Saw some of these at the antiques market, kind of similar to this, so yeah, and also at Chelsea Flower Show, so it's kind of inspired me to use that as a planter, and it was free, so very happy with that. Look at that sun, it's come out lovely. I'm actually thinking of putting some faux flowers on this panelling over here as well. I've got some that I dumpster dived in the loft, so I might do that as a little project soon and make that look really pretty. But yeah, I need to definitely water everything out here this evening because it is scorching out here. The reason that random chair's in the middle is because I use it to prop my legs up on when I sit here enjoying the evening sunshine. And then down here in the living room, I've been painting the skirting board. You may remember this was kind of like brown at the top where I peeled off a lot of the thick paint, and I had some Farron ball to use up, so that has all been refreshed. So this is the basket that I got from the antiques market. It was £15, and I need to give this a good wash, and I'm going to pop it in the corner to put blankets in. And I'm really loving the new position of this mirror here in the living room. I think it is working so nicely, and it has really transformed this space. So yeah, always recommend having a little play around with things that we already have and seeing if they might work out better somewhere else in your home. And yeah, I just thought I'd show you the reed diffuser from Muji. This is what the container looks like. It's just this nice simple brown glass, and yeah, gosh, that smells really nice. I've got my new charity shop candle holders here. I've just popped an LED into that one. And I've forgotten whether I've shown you this area. I think I might have shown you mid-paint. I don't know if I've shown you it now it's all painted, but the ceiling and the walls in this section of hallway are now all painted this really lovely dark, it's kind of like a very dark, almost black from Lick. And this shelf is the one that I picked up at the antiques market with Luke, and you might recognise the mirror hanging from it. That was a car boot sale find, and yeah, it just looks really nice here. It's great to put the keys on, just keeping it empty at the moment, but yeah, it's somewhere that you could pop a letter if you need to post it or anything like that as you're heading out the door. Excuse the drilling. Oh, hello. And Mittens absolutely loves coming here to balance on this section of banister that has been now painted white, but I need to think about what colour to do this section, and I also want to get like a nice ornate knob to go there right where Mittens is sitting. But Mittens loves to come here because she's waiting for me to get her feather teaser out which is situated in the cupboard opposite where she is sat. Aren't you? That's what you come here for. You just look up at that and hope for the best and hope that I'll get your feather teaser out. Shall I get it out for you then? Look how excited she gets. And Mr. Pumpkin's come down to play as well. And yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at with things. Not too much to report from around the home, but yeah, it's quite a busy time at the moment, so fitting in the DIY jobs is a bit of a challenge, but I'm just trying to do bits here and there where I can, and it all adds up, doesn't it? We sort of can get there slowly but surely. But yeah, it's such a beautiful day outside. There is clear blue skies. So I think I'm gonna go out for a little stroll. I pop my new sunglasses on. Right, let's go. Always love to check out this plant shop and get some inspo. We have a beautiful olive tree here in a nice metal container and some cactuses. I just love the way they display everything here. It's pretty. I think that's white lavender. So nice in this shop. Oh, it is such a beautiful day now. This sunshine, I think it's what we've all been waiting for in the UK, isn't it? Just popped into Co-op to get a meal deal. I do like the Co-op meal deals, I think they're good value. Let's see what the options are. If you're a member, they are £3.50, and the sandwiches in here are quite nice. I just like a classic prawn sandwich usually. I quite like a cheese and red onion. I'm gonna go for a prawn. And the snack selection is pretty good too. You can't go wrong with a Baby Bell. And what shall we have for the drink? Oh, look, they've got Prime. Isn't this the stuff that sells for like £10 a bottle? That's part of the meal deal. I think we'll have to go for one of those. I've never tried them before. What have we got? Ice Pop and Blue Raspberry. Which would you go for? I quite fancy Ice Pop, I think. I feel like this one might turn my tongue blue, although, is it a colour? Yeah, slightly blue. Let's go for this. Kate McCabe always finds really good discounted coffee pods in her local Co-op, and I've yet to find them in mine, but I always keep my eyes peeled and message Kate and say, still haven't found the coffee pods, or they literally go down to like 10p or something. There's often some good bargains in here. They often have lots of reduced items, and they have quite good freezer deals in Co-op, don't they? We've suddenly gone into a tour of the Co-op, don't know what's going on. I think I've gone delirious. Yeah, if you do shop in your local Co-op, I definitely recommend, I'm going to get some Diet Cokes as well, getting the app, because it's always got discount vouchers in it. You get like 2 vouchers per week, and they're usually quite good. So I'll see what's on the app now. So yeah, we've got a little voucher here to get some discount on the Diet Coke, 50p. So yeah, I've managed to get a extra 50p off the Diet Coke and 50p off the meal deal, and then I've also spent some points that I had from being a member on the app, so it's brought the price down to £7.57. Sometimes you just can't beat a good old-fashioned meal deal, so I'm going to sit here and enjoy my prawn sandwich in the sunshine. I thought I'd just try the Prime with you as well, because I've never tasted one of these before. I feel like I should probably be putting that on eBay or something. I'm not sure if they're still as valuable as they were. I remember there was the craze for them, wasn't there? But yeah, that worked out £3.50 if you've got your membership card for a sandwich, a snack and a drink, and these are normally £2.59 I think in stores. So get yourself a meal deal, and you might, if you have a teenager in your life, make them very happy at the same time. Right, let's go in for the taste test. Oh gosh, that tastes like sherbet. It's like still, yeah, it tastes like Oh, it's making the back of my teeth go funny. It tastes like flying saucers. Do you remember those? Yeah, it's just like you've cracked open a flying saucer. Definitely refreshing. I mean, yeah, it was perfectly fine. Yeah, real throwback actually. Flying saucers, who remembers those? Let me know what your favourite sweet was as a kid. I was partial to a flying saucer. I like those plastic straws that you used to get that were just full of like, I think they were just full of like sherbet and you just like bite the end off. Anyway, we're going off on one again. I'm gonna eat my sandwich. I have taken a seat under a tree in the dappled sunlight because I just feel like sitting in the park for a little while and enjoying my iced coffee. I do love an iced coffee. As soon as summertime arrives, I feel like that is my favourite drink to have of a daytime. I think I'm going to sit here enjoying my coffee. I think I'm going to do another 10-minute lesson on Rosetta Stone. The great thing is as well with Rosetta Stone is that you do have it on your mobile if you have the app, so you can literally do it anywhere you go. I've been doing it on the train, in the back of taxis, which I feel slightly sorry for the taxi driver, but there we go. Yeah, it's so handy that you can pick it up and do it anywhere. So I think that's what I'm going to do now, and then I've got to go back and do a bit of work, and then I'm off to an event this evening, so I think I might wrap up the vlog here. I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed seeing the recent purchases from the boot sale and from the charity shop as well. Let me know which item was your favourite in the comments, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed seeing the home update as well. I feel like slowly we are making some progress. Let me know if you've got any projects going on in your home too, and let me know how you're getting on with those. And yeah, if like me you fancy learning a new language, don't forget to check out my exclusive discount code for Rosetta Stone. I'll leave all the information in the description box there for you. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, do give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here for brand new videos every single week. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.